From Danbury, Connecticut, the team that is 4-5 in the month of July welcomes the Keene SwampBats, and with a win, they can take their third straight regular season series against the SwampBats. Wooten gets set, winds, and deals. First pitch coming across at 6:31 in the p.m. 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air, into left field. That's going to die for a base hit. Keene thinks about two, and will just plant himself at first. So the guy who leads the NECBL in average and the NECBL in homers and this team in batting average is aboard for the first time tonight.
That's not going to happen a lot of the time.
Ground ball, right side, scoots past Ionazo. It'll get into right field. Never stopping at second. The Terrapin wants third. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Backdoor to first base, and they got him. Wow. A deep breath out, and the righty deals. Paints the corner, got him on strike three, and that retires the side. Each starter runs into some trouble, but they each get out of, you mentioned it, House 115 on the average, but gets enough of the ball here to poke it into no man's land, and he is aboard with his 7th hit of the year. Up one after a 7 innings outing against North Shore, where he only gave up 1 run. Pitch smacked right back the other way. 92 off the bat of Wiggins, and back-to-back singles in the 2nd innings. You mentioned big swing and a miss. Persano down on strikes. Tried to chase the high heat at 90 miles an hour. 9th inning in the form of the 9-hole hitter. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Trading blows are these pitchers. The 3rd strikeout of the night for Timpanelli, and the 1st out here in the 3rd. 2-shuffle lead for Ionazo. Pitch to the Stag, driven into left field. It's going to drop in front of the left fielder, Biller. 1 run will score easily. Ionazo moves up 90 feet. The Westerners have jumped in front first. 1-0, bottom of the 3rd.
Division that is very obtainable, to say the least.
It is wide open for the Westerners, who just have to string together a couple of wins, and as you get a base hit here to open up the 4th inning, Westerners come in, I believe it's 6.5 games back right now.
Now Austin Hawk with a big chance, now in delayed chop swing to left center field. Davis moving over, will make the grab, spin, and deliver a throw. This one's going to be a 2-hopper into the base path, and it almost led Rios to the perfect spot, but Calarco scores and ties this game up at 1.
It'll only go down as a sac fly to center, but Jacoby Davis almost made the most miraculous throw of the season.
Gotta sharpen up with a 3-1. Jakonski swings with the line out to left field. Bernardini checking in. Wiggins will take a round, take a look. He'll eventually stay. So it's a laced single for Joe Jakonski. Runners at the corners and a chance for Jake Keene.
Secures what's important and impacts peace of mind.
This one grounded to Timpanelli. A PFP underhand toss to first. 8-8. Has stopped throwing. This one sharp up the middle. Hawk on a front charge. This play he will make. The throw is going to be perfect. And just like that, 2 up, 2 down. Timpanelli working quick. Gets this one off the ground. Up the edge of the bat to second this time. It'll be collected by Keene. The throw is perfect. Timpanelli, Hawk, and Keene all connect on ground balls for a 1-2-3 inning. Offense can get rolling. We may see the bottom of the order that's been pretty darn good today. Big swing from Calarco. Weakly down the 3rd base line. Charging in Espesino. The sidearm throw. Can't beat him. Legging it out. Calarco's on first, 2 very different ways in back-to-back innings, but it does a job. The bases are juiced.
Keene, you'd expect to get on. He struck out, and Ripken Reese.
This one lifted to deep right field. Menser settles into the gap, makes the grab. The runner from 3rd, Biller, will tag up and go to score. It's cut off by the pitcher, Fidanza, and just like that, another sacrifice fly. It hasn't been pretty, but 2 sac flies to do very different parts of the field have given Keene the lead.
It hasn't been pretty, but boy, oh boy, if there was a textbook about baseball, both ways would be written in it. 2 sacrifice flies.
Majority of them have been. This one weakly chopped on a delayed swing to 3rd. Romano charges in, makes the throw, cross diamond on the money. Once again, they'll do the same thing. Runner stranded at 3rd. It's still 2-1 game. 8 are combined 0 for 6. This one weak chopper up the middle. Once again, charging in. Romano tries to keep the runner. Guns him at first. Reese goes over. He bobbled the transfer. They'll call the out at first base on the transfer. And he's done a job his last 3 times out. This one lifted deep to center field. Jakonski on the front charge now makes the back charge into the alley. Menser will have a lot of time to tag. Jakonski's throw will be cut off by Reese at the bump, and easily a sac fly. Another one ties this ball game up. The last 3 runs that come across the board have all been via the sacrifice fly.
Loaded. This one rocket towards shortstop. Lopez gloves, flips to second, and the inning is over. They do leave him loaded again. James Raitt gets a nice round of applause for a very long while. now deals, blows it by him, goes to the curveball, gets Lopez swinging, and out number one is strikeout number one of the night for Finn. Time at the top, now deals. Bernardini chases, and that one caught the umpire square. Not sure if Bernardini got a piece of it. He's going to jog on down to first base just in case. But now all attention's going to turn to the home plate umpire, Eric Carmo. 3 balls, 2 strikes, top of this Danbury order. Swing and a miss. Davis goes down swinging. Bernardini on third. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to the first baseman. Keeping it in front of him in style is Reese. And the side is retired. I guess if you buy 3 strikeouts, you get the ground out for 3. This one's lifted into the air. Right field. Menser gives chase. It's going to drop in front of him and gets away from the right fielder. 1 run scores easily. Coming around third, trying to score is Calarco. Throw comes to the second baseman. It is a bases clearing triple by the Keene SwampBats, and it is 4-2 for the visitors. He entered yesterday with 15 left on in the last 3. It was their easiest stretch in terms of the left on base number.
He did go 2/3 scoreless.
2-2 in there on the bottom half of the zone. The slider catches a piece, and that will retire the side. Another 2 left on base and a loss. This ball on the ground, Lopez gloves, fires from his knees to Hopper to first base. All Buchero can do is keep it in front. It's 5-2 visitors.
Big time from Calarco. He's now got 3 singles, 2 walks, and it's a big time for a 3-run game.
He's 6, stranded at third. 2-0 on the ground. This could be 2. Tune in for 1, over to short for 1, over to first. It is in time for the out. The twin killing puts up 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th, and all of a sudden the Westerners are down to their final breath.
And that's a 4-6-3 barehanded by Hawk. That was nasty.
Swung on, driven into right field. This could be it. It will be a shoestring catch by Andrew Wiggins to put this one to bed. Almost sums up how this one went for the Danbury Westerners. Davis put a drive into it, gloved by the right fielder. At the end of the day, Keene takes the 5-2 win.
Big time for Keene. It's a good fight back win.
19 wins for these SwampBats on the year. Danbury falls to 8-21 and just 4 wins at home.